Hey guys, M.V.K here coming to you again. How's everybody doing out there? Um, Here to bring you once again to kick off my recaps for this week. Um, we're down to the wire, guys. Only two more. Excuse me. Oh my God, sorry. Two more episodes to go for Green Lantern and I believe Young Justice. So it's coming down to the wire, guys. But I'm here to review this week's episode. Um, which is episode 24 entitled Scarred. And this was a very good developing episode that gave us, in a sense, the origin of Aya, or as I like to call my friend Deanna, pop culture diva, because we always tease her that she's an Aya. But anyway, um, like I said, this was a very good and very enticing episode. Um, Basically, we Hal, Kilowog, and Razor, they get kind of grilled by Appa once again, and pretty much he tells them that basically the Guardians are going to deal with Aya now, basically. Um, and that doesn't sit well with the trio. That's like, you know what, screw that. So Hal and the others basically break into the Guardian science office quarters, and to find a way to dismantle Aya, basically. Um, Pretty much they find something that leads them to this planetoid or this planet or something called Volga, Vorga, and it's surrounded by pretty much these asteroid shell like like snapping turtles or something like that or something. Uh, and but they're able to get to it. However, they crash land. Uh, Pretty much are able to get through the atmosphere in a sense. And pretty much, you know, Razor kind of basically he kind of questions Hal's his actions, especially when Hal was piloting through all these things, and Hal's like, chalk it up to instinct. I thought that was really funny. Uh, and that's where they pretty much find on the Vorga somebody we thought died. Uh, Scar, the the Guardian Scar. She was on there, and she reveals pretty much that the Guardians, we got a little bit more in depth into a lot of things about when she was basically telling the team everything. Like, for example, that the Guardians possess greater power. They could teleport. They had telepathy, all kinds of things like that. And but she didn't give her power up. All the powers that the Guardians once had, she didn't give it up. She still kind of has. Um, and after she confronted the Anti-Monitor, she teleported to to the Volga and refused to return to Oa because she felt she couldn't do it anymore. She couldn't do anything to stop the Anti-Monitor, and that's pretty much right there. And then that's also where she the reveals the origin of Aya, and that she's not really she started out as almost artificial intelligent, but she became something more. She's more an organic than anything, and that was really interesting as well. And also to the point where she also showed that she pretty much the central battery on Oa, the source of the power actually is from a living being who we all, basically we all know that each lantern corps has a mystical animal or so that represents them. Um, it wasn't Parallax. I'm forgetting the Green Lantern, the the creature of will. I'm forgetting that name of that right now. But pretty much from there, that's when Scar and them start to come up with an idea of how to maybe she's playing them really to dismantle Aya in a sense. They talk about maybe if we use a lot of the yellow crystal, basically we're able to shut her down. And that's pretty much where Scar's like, yeah, we can do that. But if all of us with a lot of sense, we all know that's not true. She's trying to means of killing her. And they go back to the planet. Man, what planet was that again? I'm forgetting the planet they were on, but with the floating jellyfish, and they load up this missile with all the yellow crystals to use on Aya. They load it on the interceptor, and pretty much they fly off to go meet Aya. And Razor is supposed to buy Aya some time. He's supposed to try to wean her or appeal to her senses in a sense. Basically show her tell her the truth about herself, and that what you're doing is wrong. And that was supposed to buy them enough time to basically, as Hal said, be like a big tranquilizer dart and trank her. However, it ain't going down like that. Scar fooled them all, and without knowing, she launches the missile at Aya. Razor is still in the line of fire. Hal basically warns Razor, but the missile hits. And Hal's like, "What the hell are you doing?" And that's when they get into a battle with Scar on the interceptor. And she goes on to say why she's doing it, everything like that. And Kilowog tries to attack her, but Scar's just way too strong, and she attacks Hal, and she has Hal at his mercy. And she was gonna kill Hal. She was really gonna kill him. And all of a sudden, you can't really see in the cloud, but on the Hal is looking from the corner, and he sees that she's still alive. Aya's still alive, and she turns back around to Razor and says, "You tried to kill me," and just knocks Razor and comes flying at the interceptor, and she pimp slaps the thing, the interceptor, and they go flying out. How? Because she breaks the glass of the interceptor window, and they go flying out. Well, almost, but they're hanging on. And all of a sudden, basically, how the interceptor's computer is like telling him, like, I got it from here. I know what to do. And Kilowog, Hal's like, okay, good luck. And he basically, the ship goes into like that warp drive and sends Aya flying with him in a sense. And that was pretty much it. Until Razor flies at Hal and punches him, and he's like, "You killed her." And basically Hal's like, "I didn't kill her. I didn't kill her. She took a missile, for God's sake. You think that would have killed her? We just bought ourselves some time." And that was kind of the end of that. But I know I skipped around a lot, but I just wanted to get really to the main points, guys. And but other than that, it was a good, solid episode. We got to learn a lot about Aya in this. And Aya, her origin, it felt a lot like Brainiac in a sense. She felt a little bit like Brainiac, how she wanted to learn, she wanted all this information, she wanted to learn all this and everything like that, but for good reasons, not for the bad reasons in a sense. But Scar, just didn't care about that. And man, she was bad though. I'm not even gonna lie. She nearly killed. I thought she was gonna kill Hal, or I thought she was gonna really disfigure somebody really bad, like her scarred up faces. But didn't happen. But it was another solid episode to me. And once again, it just makes you wonder, how the heck are they gonna stop Aya? With only 2 more episodes to go, before they end it, it was just a really, really good episode. Really thought, this was a much better episode than last week's episode. It got right back into the main story of trying to stop Aya. And in my opinion, it was better than Larfleeze episode, because I think Larfleeze episode 23 of Larfleeze was just for the fans. Oh, here we throw you another character from the Green Lantern universe, the Orange Lantern. I thought it was okay, but this episode was really solid and very emotional, and also to the point we got to know about Aya, how she was created, everything like that. I thought that was really good, in my opinion. But anyway, guys, if you missed the episode, as always, you know me, guys. I always put a link where you can watch it for free. No problem. Nothing to pay or anything like that. And I will move on to the next recap/review, and I'll see you guys then. And you guys tell me what you thought about episode 24, Scarred.